Oh boy! A bubble bath! I'm going to relax as I make myself shiny and good as new. Aw, this is so refreshing. Also, I'm really sleepy. I'm going to take a nap. Where am I? And why do I feel so unwell? Oh no! I have gotten the soak. Whenever a rock, ground, or fire type has the soak, they have large amounts of water pouring out of them whenever they cough or sneeze. This is horrible. I'm sick. Maybe Doctor Yveltal can help me out so I won't have to go to Doctor Zygarde. I need to take care of this disease before it gets worse.
So, you must be Diancie, the one who has the soak. Is that correct?
Yes! Yveltal, you've come just in time. I have the soak, which currently has mild symptoms, and I need to treat the disease before it becomes severe.
Well, the right Y-shaped bird of destruction has come to you for the job. You won't have to worry about going to Doctor Zygarde.
Oh, that's good news! Why don't I have to go to Zygarde to cure my disease?
I know a dragon-type Pokemon named Salamence who has recently gone to Doctor Zygarde, and his office is a terrible, terrible place, especially for those who are double weak to ground.
Is it as horrible as the soak?
Absolutely. First, they make you sit in the waiting room.
It gets worse, doesn't it?
Correctamundo you are. They make you read old magazines. Then the Z-shaped hexagonal cell serpent pulls out his stethoscope.
Oh God! Not the stethoscope!
Yes, the stethoscope is a sinister device that is so cold that when it touches your bare flesh, it makes you hyperventilate.
Oh no! Not the stethoscope! Not Dr. Zygarde! Not the old magazines! Not hyperventilation! I don't want to go to Dr. Zygarde!
Exactly! That's why Doctor Yveltal is here to cure you of the soak once and for all. I have found 3 cures to the soak: an electrocution session to electrify the water then absorb the electricity mainly for ground types but also for rock and fire types, a drink of poison to contaminate the water to then heal ground and rock types by absorbing the poison, and a flamethrower to evaporate the water and strengthen ground, rock, and fire types.
Dr. Yveltal, you're a real help here. You're an at-home doctor, and I can really rely on you so I won't have to leave my home.
That's the benefit of convenience for you. Once I cure you, you'll be as good as new. What else is this at-home doctor for? Okay, Diancie, here's cure number 1, the electric plate. Prepare to endure this electrocution.
Hey, would you look at that? The soak is already starting to go away. Dr. Yveltal, your cure is starting to work.
Oh, but that's only the first cure. I need to use the other 2 cures as well to ensure we cure your soak disease once and for all. Now Diancie, for this second cure, I want you to drink this poison bottle so you can absorb the contaminated water to heal yourself.
Yes! The soak is almost gone. Just one more cure, and I will be back to normal in no time.
Okay, Diancie, here's the flamethrower, the last cure needed to fully heal you. Prepare to get fired up.
Oh yes! Dr. Yveltal, I'm ready to absorb this fire.
Yveltal, what are you doing with Diancie?
Well, Xerneas, I'm about to use this flamethrower on Diancie to completely cure her disease called the soak. I came to her house so she wouldn't have to see Dr. Zygarde.
Yeah, and he's doing an excellent job, because the soak is almost gone from me. All Dr. Yveltal needs to do is fire me up so the water can evaporate and I can feel good again.
Yveltal, you may have good efforts in trying to cure Diancie, but she needs to see Dr. Zygarde, who is a real doctor.
I'm afraid that won't be necessary, because I'm taking good care of her. Now Diancie, are you ready for your flamethrower cure?
Yes, I am, Dr. Yveltal. Bring on the fire! I'm as good as new. Thanks so much, Dr. Yveltal. Now I no longer have to worry about being sick.
No problemo, Diancie. Doctor Yveltal has to save his next patient from going to Doctor Zygarde. His name is Rhydon, and he also has the soak.
Not so fast, Yveltal, or should I say Doctor Yveltal, you may have cured Diancie, but you should still get arrested for impersonating a doctor.
Hey, I'm a good doctor. Isn't that right, Diancie?
That's so totally correct.
See? Even my patient, Diancie, agrees with me.
Dr. Zygarde is here. I see that Diancie no longer has the soak.
Dr. Zygarde, I have cured Diancie of her sickness by using an electrical treatment to electrify the water and absorb the electricity for healing purposes, a poison drink for the rocks to absorb the poison and heal her, and finally a flamethrower treatment to evaporate the water. I even told her a scary story about doctors' offices to scare her out of coming to you, so now you won't have to take her to your office to treat her, and I plan to save more patients from having to come to your office.
Is that so? Well then, Dr. Yveltal, because your plan to make stuff up about my doctor's office to scare Diancie worked so well to the point where you avoided taking her to my doctor's office so you would prevent me from treating her, I'd like to bet that you've never been to my doctor's office yourself before, have you?
Correct, Dr. Zygarde. This is exactly why Yveltal has been impersonating a doctor. He has never been to your doctor's office himself.
Yeah, and there's no way I will ever go to your doctor's office. I've been a home doctor ever since I started my career as Dr. Yveltal.
Well then, Dr. Yveltal. Since you've impersonated a doctor and have never been to my doctor's office yourself, you and Diancie will have to come with me to my doctor's office, and Xerneas and I will show you that I'm not as bad as you've been making me out to be.
You know what, Dr. Zygarde? You aren't nearly as bad as I've been told.
And I've realized what I've done. I've been telling Diancie a story about you being a scary doctor, and now that I'm actually in your office, I've also realized that you're nowhere near as bad as I've been telling her.
Good. Now, as your punishment for impersonating a doctor despite curing her soak disease, I have a special treatment for you. Your treatment is the electricity, rock massage, and frost treatment.
To be honest, Dr. Zygarde, I totally deserve this punishment for impersonating a doctor and scaring several patients out of going to your doctor's office.
Exactly. Yveltal, you're going to get what you deserve, because this is karma for you.